how weird are we? How weird are we? Put two Arab guys together and have them talk for 5 minutes about their parents. It'll turn into a competition over who used to get beat harder by their father growing up. My father used to hit me with the branch of the tree. My father used to hit me with the tree. And then he would shoot my mother to teach me a lesson. It's just a violent... Watch, how many people here were beaten by their parents growing up? How many people? That's how the only people in the world that give an enthusiastic response to how many people were beaten growing up are us. I learned the hard way never to do that joke in front of an all-white audience. I remember I was like, who here was beaten up growing up by their parents? Oh my God, I was 4 years old when my father, oh my God. His friends grouped around him, hold hands, everybody hold hands. It's okay. It's okay, Jeremy, let it out, it's healthy. Hold hands. Hold. My father shouted at me in front of everybody. It's like, and? What do you mean, and? Like, he didn't, like, hit you, throw you off the balcony, tell you you weren't his, try to give you to the neighbors, say he was taking you in as a favor? None of that? It's like, no, what are you, an animal? I'm like, no, I'm Lebanese. We've been over this. Pay attention. I can't wait to have kids of my own so I can pass down what my dad taught me. I'll do that. My dad was a genius with the way he would use the belt. That was his weapon, the belt. How many people, anybody had the belts? Do we have any belt people here? We got a few? Look at that, with an enthusiastic reply. Sir, you had the belt? You had the belt, look at him, he looks great. You look fantastic. His father beat fashion into him. Listen, here. This is how my father was better than your father though, but you should be proud, your dad did a great job. My dad was a genius. He wouldn't get the, my dad would make me go get the belt. That's where the genius lied. Go get the belt. No, Papa, please, get me the belt or I will kick your ass. Okay? Which is very confusing because that's how you're gonna get your ass kicked. And I go get the belt and I give it to him. He's like, go get me the brown one. And I'd be like, you son of a bitch. I'd have to go get a different color. Come back. Then when your parents beat you, when your dad's beating you, the way he talks changes. It becomes one word per hit. How? Many times did I? Which is good, because halfway through you're like, he's almost done. You start to feel good. I'm a survivor. You start to feel good. And at that moment when you start to feel hope, that's when your mother decides to defend you from outside the door. Stop it, Joseph! Stop it! Stop it, DM! Stop it! It's because of you! I must... Like, could we have this conversation later, please? He was almost done. Don't talk to your mother like that. It never ends. Never ends.